Hey guys, this is Kyle McDonald with response to what are we on? Unit 6 in the form about listening. So I just completed the test and I got fair listening skills, and that doesn't really surprise me. I was kind of thinking maybe I get weak listening skills actually. Um, I'm not the best listener. I used to just sit there, shake my head, and nod and not listen at all. And people thought I was a really good listener, but I didn't listen to anything. But now I still shake my head, make eye contact, make them really think that I'm listening to what they're saying. And sometimes I do, but a lot of times I take a few sentences of what they're saying and I start forming my own opinion or what I'm going to tell them back, in response to what they're saying. So I don't really listen to everything. If it doesn't keep my attention, I start thinking of other things. Some people, it's really hard for me to listen to someone who just drags on and on and on, who likes to hear themselves talk. It's just really tough for me to do. It's like get to the point. I've been just around a lot of people in my life, met a lot of different people, and it's like I'm just I don't know. I'm kind of cut to the chase type point right now. I don't know if that's good or bad, but that's how I am. So, some of my strengths are, I guess, kind of like I mentioned. I'll sit there, I'll make eye contact, I'll be in front of them, I'll nod. I'll sit there and look like I'm listening, and I'll give them feedback and stuff like that, and some positive feedback if I'll tell them the truth, or negative if I don't think it's really that good. I'll cut them short if they keep going on and on and on. And so those are some of my strengths. Challenges is just really keeping my attention span, listening to everything they say. And if I don't really like their point of view, I'll tell them. I got no problem, about that. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. I'm not saying, well, you're wrong or anything like that. I'm just going to tell them, how I feel. So, listening to everyone all the way through and then formulating a response is a challenge for me because I always do that halfway through. Um, but it's something you practice and you get better. I used to be terrible at this, and I've gotten better throughout the years. How can I improve my listening skills? Components you scored low. Um, just sorry about this. So this is the second part. I don't know what happened with the first part, or I have the first part, but just stopped working. Anyway, so I'll speed this along. So what I can improve on is just listening to them all the way through. Like respecting their point, their opinion. And that's really about it, and just kind of not get distracted by little things they say and start forming my own opinion, but really listen to them all the way through and then responding back to what they say. So, what Bible verses about listening and speaking? The one that I liked was Ephesians 4:29, which says, "When you talk, don't say anything bad, but say good things." Sorry. That people need whatever will help them grow stronger. Then what you say will be a blessing to those who hear you. Sorry, it just came in. And I got to keep that in mind. Yeah, really just giving, not saying, giving them something positive to some feedback instead of kind of picking them apart or whatnot. You want to try to help someone if they're really coming at you. It depends what they're coming with you. If they're coming with you a problem, really try to help them fix a problem instead of saying, well, why did you get in that position in the first place? You should have done this, you should have done that. But, never mind all that. Just how can you help them, move on from where they're at? And with coaching, it's really important to listen, all the way through and use positive reinforcement with coaching. I definitely believe in my coach and everyone. They definitely use negative reinforcement from I was a little kid all the way through college, and I just didn't respond that well. Yeah, kind of, it got stuff done, but I always kind of held a grudge against them or chip on my shoulder about it, and I just didn't understand why I had to be negative all the time. Why I can't be positive, So I really try to incorporate that in my coaching, And I mean, sometimes you got to say something negative if they're not getting it, but always try the positive approach first. And I found, it's just a better way to do everything. I'm a big believer in that. And definitely just be a man of your word. If you're going to say something, be about it and do it. Not don't just say something. I coach water pool, so on the pool deck, and then do something completely different. When you get out of the pool deck, I had a lot of coaches like that. So, yeah. So that's about it. Thanks for watching.